In the Walking Dead spin-off Daryl Dixon, by episode 3 the series need to balance momentum, action, plot, with character stakes, loss, sacrifice, identity. El Sacrificio is an episode where things begin to crack. Trust is tested, alliances shift, and the characters are forced to reckon with what they are willing to give up. The title itself, The Sacrifice, signals that no choice comes without
for our boat, and they have to go scavenging for it.
The harbor scenes was tough.
What works, what stumbles, and where it pushes the story toward what's next. Here's what happens in El Sacrificio, with commentary on major beats. Opening and setup. Daryl's journey toward getting home intensifies, and Carol...
The greatest risk for Justina is being unable to see
both characters' arcs, reminding us they are still tethered to each other even when apart. Walker threat from the shore. A standout moment, walkers rising from the sea. The imagery is stark, one viewer noted. A walker didn't decompose or get eaten by sea life, and it even grew barnacles, which underscores how persistent the threat is in this world. Reddit. This scene is effectively eerie and gives a fresh twist to how walkers can appear in environments one might assume safe. A lighthouse sequence. The lighthouse and its beacon become symbolic here, a guiding light but also a danger beacon. The tension builds as Daryl, Roberto, and others search for supplies and meaning amid the ruins. Carol and Solas politics. Carol's subplot deepens.
Functioning, but that has this terrible penalty clause to their safety.
Learns of deeper stakes in the community. Her personal journey feels more central here rather than just being along for the ride. A revelation of Rick's brother connection to Rick, a moment that got fans buzzing. Carol mentions a friend whose brother stayed in Barcelona. Many viewers interpreted that as a reference to Rick's brother Jeffrey Grimes. One commenter wrote, "I have a friend whose brother stayed in Barcelona." That line caused speculation, Rick's brother being in Spain. Reddit. Whether this is a tease or a full plot thread remains to be seen, but it adds an emotional punch to Daryl's motivation.
And she really needs to help people.
Carol observes these children, they're accepting their fate.
Its title. Characters are forced to make hard decisions. In the arena I chain scenes, Daryl and Quinn are bound together, forced to fight enhanced walkers. The stakes are literal, survival, death, and moral choices. In a gutting moment, Quinn sacrifices himself to buy Daryl time. Later, reanimated, Lauren must put Quinn down with Daryl's encouragement. It's bleak, but emotionally consistent with the world. Aftermath and setting up onward. The group splits from Falu and Emil, but conflict continues. They are attacked again by Janez's men. Codron kills a guerrillers instead of a child, revealing his own moral lines and complicity. The episode ends with tension between leaving Solas via staying, and Daryl's internal conflict about abandoning Lauren, parallel to how he was abandoned by others. El Sacrificio is a strong mid-season tone. It demands sacrifice, forces moral reckonings, and pushes characters toward breaking points. The episode earns its title by making loss, choice, and consequence central, rather than as side effects. The moments of horror, walkers rising from sea, chain fights, are balanced by quiet heartbreak, decision, and inevitability. While pacing wobbles and some threads feel underdeveloped, the emotional stakes and visual tension mostly carry the episode through. The hints about Rick's brother and Daryl's torn identity, stay or return, set up exciting possibilities for the rest of the season.